Hello! In this video I'm going to show you the whole process behind this illustration. It's mostly done using Blender and overpaint on top using Photoshop, especially on water refraction, character. So without further ado, let's get to it. I'll start with very quick sketches to spark ideas and try to figure out the main concept and composition. I knew I wanted a character flying above a giant leaf over the pond. I'm trying both landscape and portrait formats to have more options. I don't need to go in details or have perspective on point at this stage. The sketch part is really about exploring options. It's like taking notes. I'm also quickly sketching the character as I want to define how it would be flying. Second part is the blockout. I start by defining the camera size and the horizon line. I'm modeling around leaf just to get composition done as quick as possible before going into fun stuff like texturing, light, and so on. For scattering, I'm relying on geometry nodes I made that relies on a color attribute for density. Let's place a new leaf on which the character is going to stand. I'm relying on the sketches I made and I try to match the ones that I like the most. Alright, let's throw some colors in now. I'll start with the leaves, water and the sky. The geonodes also define an attribute that helps me to get random color variations per object. Now I'm duplicating the scattered plane to have more depth and changing the random seed on each plane to have different scatters. Okay, now it's time to paint the actual vegetation inside Photoshop. I'm going to use this texture on planes to have painterly vegetation in the scene. It's pretty straightforward here. I try to do that quickly and not over detail anything because there's a lot of vegetation everywhere, and if I need to add more details on some elements, I'm always able to do that during overpaint. I ended up not using all of those. I might reuse some of them in other projects. Back in Blender, I create a material with this texture, plug the base color and alpha into Principled BSDF. I put the roughness all the way up, and that's basically it. All I need to do now is create planes and move UVs around, scale properly the meshes. I'm also doing some quick modeling to get some volume on the leaves. Okay, so I replaced the lily pads with my painted asset as well as the other placeholder leaves. Now what's left to do is to find a nice lighting. So I'm blocking the character really quickly inside Gravity Sketch. Nothing fancy here, just the regular Gravity Sketch puppet. Also use a plant asset which is off camera to cast a shadow on the front leaf. Now I have my final render and a mist pass, so let's start overpainting. The first part I always want to do is to make sure that the contrast is well balanced between my different planes, so the picture just reads properly. I also usually lift saturation and contrast a bit on the overall picture because Blender render can be pretty dull. I'm finishing the design of the character and adding details here and there, especially on water refraction. Even though you can achieve water refraction directly inside Blender, I felt like it was just easier for me to paint it directly in Photoshop. I'm darkening the water because I want it to feel a bit deeper. And now some color dodge and a few final adjustments and the image is done.